I'm a little frustrated that I've been doing my due diligence to follow up to no real response, to be told tomorrow at 8:30 when I can't just drop anything.
Page 8, Peter Arambula versus AffinityLifestyles.com, 8831-557.
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joul Odou on behalf of Affinity and Real Water, Inc.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gustavo Ponce on behalf of Plaintiff.
All right, good morning. All right, so tell me how the case is progressing. I still have no case management order.
Yes, Your Honor. Joul Odou on behalf of Real Water and Affinity. The case has been coordinated with other Real Water cases. The special master held a hearing on July 31st. Unfortunately, plaintiff's counsel was not available. I advised Mr. Hale that we could go forward on this case without everybody else, so to speak, and we attempted to set up a conference call for this morning so that we could get this issue resolved before court. Unfortunately, plaintiff's counsel wasn't available. It's been really the issue of coordination between Mr. Hale's schedule and plaintiff's counsel to just pick a time, sit down, and do a case management order. The Real Water parties, just for the court's information, are engaged in daily pretrial hearings before Judge Williams. We've got one starting right now. Judge Williams will excuse me to step out and take care of the case management order. Typically, Mr. Hale issues a case management order. The parties have 7 days to make any changes or corrections to it, and then off we go. For the court's information, in the coordinated cases, there's 101 plaintiffs. Over 250,000 documents are available in the document repository, including all of Real Water's insurance policies. Real Water is bankrupt, and the bankruptcy trustee is overseeing that. So there's a lot of information out there. We just need to get a case management order together and do our pre-motion for certification discovery as to this class action.
Okay, thanks. And when do you think you can meet?
Your Honor, as far as the dates were provided to Mr. Hale. They put out an order. I followed up. I don't want to exaggerate, about 4 or 5 times, as we had agreed on August. I'm not sure if it was Joel. Was it August 2nd or August 3rd was set time? Never heard back from them, and then out of nowhere, I was told, let's set up a call at 8:30 tomorrow. Obviously, I can't just drop what I have going on.
No, I understand. So moving forward, when can you guys meet, seeing how we're all here with our calendars?
I would make
I did provide a response saying I will not be there, but I am available XYZ day, and I think I did put out Friday at 3:30, and I think that's what we're waiting for.
Day after tomorrow? This
Yes,
Friday?
Your Honor. I don't believe Mr. Hale checks his email because I believe he gets bombarded with emails. I would suggest plaintiff's counsel call Deborah Holloman and set a date, preferably in the morning, and then Judge Williams will excuse me to step out, especially if it's an 8:30. We're not starting the pretrial hearings mostly until 10 o'clock. So I'm available practically every morning from 8:30 in the morning until shortly before 10 when we start. This will not take long at all. The afternoons are more difficult because we are in hearings with Judge Williams. But again, he will excuse me if that's what we need to do. I just haven't heard from Mr. Hale.
Okay.
And so I think a phone call might be easiest. I have no problem with plaintiff's counsel just calling them and trying to set a hearing, preferably in the morning, and we'll do it.
To that extent, Your Honor, I have emailed Ms. Holloman several times. The one that eventually got back to me was Mr. Hale after the 4th email.
Okay, so when is the next day you're available at 8:30 in the morning?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I'd have to check that. That's why, I'm a little confused and I'm a little frustrated that I've been doing my due diligence to follow up to no real response, to be told tomorrow at 8:30 when I can't just drop anything.
I understand.
I did propose a date. They said he's not available at 3, but we can do it at 3:30, and that's what I'm holding on right now.
Friday at 3:30?
Yeah, I don't, there is no confirmation, there isn't anything else, so I'm just a little frustrated as to what else can I do to just go over and above to set up times. I mean, I also have my own schedule, right? They have their schedule, he has his schedule, right? I don't know what else I can do. I can keep calling or
Do you know if
emailing.
Friday at 3:30 would work for you?
If Judge Williams will excuse me, yes. Again, I would just suggest a phone call.
Okay.
There's so many emails.
Yeah,
believe
let's
if
do
they call-
phone calls, and you can then do follow-up emails after the phone call, you know, where you go, based on the phone call we just had, here's what I said. That way you've got both, okay?
You got it, Your Honor.
And then let's shoot for this Friday at 3:30. I am gonna drag you guys back in here next week, and so I can find out what happened.
We do
If,
early.
yeah, oh, well, you know what, we'll try to make a note to call your case first. I start at 10, so if that's helpful with what's going on with Judge Williams.
Yeah, we're starting normally at 10:15. Some days we're starting at 9:15. But again, Judge Williams understands that we've been going for 2 weeks. He understands that there are other real water hearings, and will excuse me.
Okay,
if
all right,
necessary.
so we'll make a note to call your case first thing at 10 a.m.
Thank you. 10 a.m.
All right.
on which day, Your Honor?
When is it?
That'll be August 9th.
Okay,
Your Honor.
now, if somehow there's a case management order filed, we can vacate it.
Appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you both for
you,
your
Ann.
diligent work. See you next week or not.
Thank you.
Hopefully not. Thank you.
Page 2,